everybody, and welcome to Jules TV episode 11. I think this is 11. That's so crazy. Alyssa, I'm so excited that you are here today. So for those of you that don't know, Alyssa is a YouTuber. She does Instagram, she does Pinterest. She does everything. So Alyssa, thank you for joining me. How are you today?
Thank you for having me. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Yay. I'm so excited to chat with you. We're going to be talking all about just like YouTube and Pinterest and fashion. We've got a lot of fashion questions too. So do you want to just start off by introducing like yourself and your socials and where everyone can find you?
Sure. So I'm Alyssa. I'm a content creator, as she said. I'm Alyssa Joy on YouTube and then Instagram, I'm alyssajoy.yt. And yeah.
Yes, all of Alyssa's socials are linked down below too. So please go check her out on all of it. She's got so many great YouTube videos and Pinterest boards and Instagram posts. So definitely go check her out. So I wanted to start off just talking about YouTube a little bit. So when did you start your channel and like what inspired you to start?
Yeah, so I started my YouTube channel almost exactly a year ago. I think in a few days it'll be like my 1 year anniversary.
Oh my gosh, congrats.
Cool. Yeah, but I started it last year,
Mhm.
and I just didn't really have anything to do, and I'd kind of always wanted to start a channel, so I just went for it pretty much.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know like a lot of people had started their channels in quarantine and like that is the best quarantine project. Like having a YouTube channel in quarantine like was so great and you did so well too. So like was there anyone who inspired you to start a channel, any YouTubers, or was it kind of just your own thing?
Well, in quarantine, I just watched a lot of YouTube in my free time, and so just watching all my favorite vlogs, like, I'm trying to think. I watched, like, McKenna Salazar, I watched trying to think else, like, Lady Ollies, and
Mhm.
those people I just loved their vlogs, and I just wanted to make my own channel, so those are kind of my inspirations.
Yes, that's so awesome. So I kind of wanted to shift over to Pinterest a little bit. So, girl, you're like killing it on Pinterest. Like you were doing
Thank
so well.
you.
And I was like scrolling through it last night and like you've got the cutest Pinterest boards. I am absolutely obsessed. So I know absolutely nothing about Pinterest. So I need you to help me here. So like how do you grow on Pinterest?
Um, so when I first started it, I just kind of did it for fun and I didn't really think anything of it. And then it kind of started to grow a little bit and I didn't expect that. And I was like, oh, I could actually like try to grow this and like put my efforts towards it. And so I learned a few things along the way. My biggest tips are probably consistency. Is kind of like a cliche answer, but just being consistent is super important and like uploading and pinning a lot. Also just having like a nice and cohesive feed, also
Mhm.
helps. Um, I don't know if I have anything else really, but those
Yeah.
tips.
Yeah, no, for Pinterest is so foreign to me. Like I literally go on to find like recipes, maybe some room inspo, and like that's my Pinterest boards are all over the place. Like I wouldn't even know where to start. So did you like watch YouTube videos on how to grow, or was it just like you kind of figured it out as you went?
Um, I kind of figured it out as I went. I watched a
Mhm.
few videos, about, like, growing on Pinterest. I was yeah, it was pretty much just learning as I go, just little things here and
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I think that's for like a lot of things too. And
Mhm.
like you have like a pretty big following on there. I don't really know so much how Pinterest works, but like you are killing it. So, do you think that like your Pinterest board kind of helped your YouTube channel at all or like did it bring some more viewers to YouTube?
That's a great question. I would say yes, a little bit. I didn't really talk about my YouTube channel much until, like, the past few months. I don't really know why, I just didn't talk about it much, but since I have posted about it, I've seen a little bit more growth in my channel, so I think it's been helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. And like when I was looking, I saw you had like a little board about, I can't remember if it was like YouTube or something. And like you
Mhm.
had, if you click on it, like it'll bring you to your YouTube channel. And I think that's really smart, like to just kind of like cross over those platforms. Cause I think like a lot of people say YouTube is so hard to grow on. And like when you have another platform that you can like cross over, it's like super helpful. And yeah, I'm sure you've probably seen a little bit of benefits from that too. So that's so cool. So I kind of wanted to shift over to fashion a little bit. You have the cutest fashion style ever. Absolutely obsessed with it. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't we do like a fashion collab?
Yes, we did.
We
I
did like
think,
the Pinterest one, right?
yeah,
Yes.
yes. Yeah,
We like it was like the recreating Pinterest outfits or something.
yes. I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
It was
that was
yeah,
so, and that was like a bit ago too. Like we've
yeah,
known
that
each
was a
other
long
for a
time ago.
bit. Yeah, I'm so glad that we could like finally talk.
Yes.
Because like we just texted to plan that one. We never like FaceTime, but
Mhm.
yeah, so your fashion style is the cutest ever. I just love it. It's so like unique to you and freaking love it. So where do you typically shop for your clothes?
I'm trying to look for, like, new places to shop right now, but where I shop currently, I do a lot of shopping on Amazon. They have great stuff.
Yeah,
I also
I know.
I like thrift stores. Also, a small business on Instagram called Coco McCall Shop, I believe is what it's called, but they have super cute clothes, so I definitely recommend them.
Yes, that's awesome. We need some like thrifting YouTube videos, girl, because like I know for me, I think it just has to do with location for a lot of people. Like some people just don't have a lot of good thrift stores, but that's so cool that you can get like a decent amount of your closet from thrift stores and like they fit great and they look great and they're cohesive with your style. I think that's really awesome. So who are some of your other fashion inspirations?
Ooh, I look to Pinterest for a lot of my fashion inspo.
Mhm.
I love Emma Chamberlain's style. Um,
Yep.
yep,
Impeccable. It's so
yes.
good.
Mhm.
I love
Also
it.
Fernanda Ramirez, I think that's how you
Mhm.
say her name. I love her fashion sense. It's yeah.
Yes,
Um,
that's awesome.
I'm trying to think. Those are the only 2 I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah. No, I know. Emma Chamberlain's fashion style is just so great. It kind of reminds me like obviously there wasn't like Coachella last year, but I live
Mhm.
for like Coachella vlogs because I love seeing people's outfits.
Me too.
Like it makes me so happy. Like I just love I love like Marla Catherine. Like her style is
Oh,
kind of
yes.
love it. And like
Mhm.
I just remember watching Coachella vlogs. I was like, oh my God, like I would just love to go to Coachella just to see outfits. Like
Yes. Oh my gosh.
just for outfits. Like that would be so cool.
That would be really cool.
I know. I would love that. So you spend a bit of time on Pinterest and like on Pinterest, there are just so many amazing fashion trends and just new innovative fashion styles. So what are some fashion trends that you have been loving recently?
Oh, I love, like, the crochet trend, like, the shirts or
Yes.
pants or whatever. I think it's so cute. I would love to find anywhere just anything crochet. That would be great. I also love, like, the clay rings. I think those are really cute. I wanna make some. That'll be a fun video to make clay rings.
Totally. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. That's
That'd be
awesome. Yeah. There have been a lot of trends circling around. And I think it's so cool too to see like, because I feel like a lot of trends that are resurfacing are from older decades. Like I feel like now it's kind of a lot of 70s with super bright colors and mixing and
Mhm.
matching patterns and such. And it's so cool to see like fashion trends resurface, like with the 90s and the mom jeans and like the black Converse and the combat boots. Like it's so cool to see that. Like
Yeah.
I love it. And then are there any fashion trends that you're just not liking right now?
Um, let's see. I can't really think of any. Um, maybe, like, hats. Like, I love hats, but none of them look good on me, so I wish they
Girl,
did.
same.
They look
I
great on other
know.
people.
Yeah. No, I have like, okay, I know exactly what you mean. I have like kind of a small head. So like every time I get a hat or like a bucket hat, I'm like swimming in it. Like it is so big on my head. And I'm like, come on. I need to get like a toddler or like a kid size hat for it to look good. No, yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like for me, the one fashion trend that I feel like I would just never wear, there was like a like leather pants trend-ish going on. And
Mhm.
for me, like people can just rock it, but like I just feel like that would be so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like they just look so I love my whole thing with fashion is like I got to be confident, but I have to be comfortable. And like I feel like leather pants, it would just be so loud and like I just that's just the one thing that I'm like kudos to people who can wear it and pull it off, but and like the same thing with low-rise jeans too.
Oh,
Like
yeah. I would I can't.
I'm like a sucker for high-rise jeans and like people who wear low-rise jeans, I'm like good for you, but I could never. Like I love it. Okay. So anyway, enough about low-rise jeans here. I wanted to shift over to our rapid fire questions. All right. So I've kind of updated rapid fire questions if you have watched any of the recent lives. So I have a timer on the screen for 60 seconds and, well, 58 seconds now, but I have got 10 questions for you and we're going to try and answer 10 questions in 60 seconds. So, girl, are you ready? Are you
I'm
ready
so
for this?
yes.
Okay, let me reset the timer. All right, here we go. So, question number one, what is your favorite clothing item in your closet?
I have a pink cardigan. That's my
Yep.
favorite.
And then do you prefer being on Pinterest or YouTube?
Um, YouTube. Sorry, Pinterest.
What is your current favorite color?
Um, Green.
Yep, yep, love it. And then if you could spend one whole day in a clothing store, where would you go?
Oh my gosh. Maybe Urban Outfitters or Motel
Hmm.
Rocks.
Yes. And then what is one of your favorite Pinterest boards that you've created?
Oh, my summer one right now because I'm so excited for summer.
Yep. And then what is your current favorite food?
Um, Pancakes. I have it for breakfast every morning.
And then do you prefer winter or summer?
Summer.
Yes. Okay, last one. Hobbies other than YouTube.
Um, I like running.
Yes, and we were actually talking about this quickly before. Hey, we had one more question left, so that's really good. Actually, let me
I
ask you the
know.
last question. What is your current favorite subject in school?
Um, right now it's chemistry, which I know is an unpopular answer, but
Yes, queen. Oh my gosh, good for you, girl. I took chemistry last year and I'm just gonna I'm glad that's over with. Yeah. Do you know if you want to like go like for college into some sort of like chemistry thing or science?
probably not, but I think I'm gonna continue taking like chemistry classes.
Yeah, good for you. Do you have any idea of like what you want to go into?
I really have no idea. Maybe
Yeah,
like
that's fine.
business or marketing would
Mhm.
like generally. I don't know though.
Yeah. No, you don't need to know yet. And yeah, I wanted to talk about running briefly because I know you posted a little bit ago, wasn't it like a cross country vlog?
Oh yes, I forgot about that, but I did. Yeah.
Yes. That was so much fun and I loved watching that because Alyssa and I were talking about this before. We are both cross country and track runners and so it was so cool just to see like how your meets worked versus like what I do and like things like that.
Mhm.
So I wanted to ask you what are your current favorite your favorite like track events?
Oh, let's see. I did a mile and a 2 mile. I
Mhm.
don't like doing any sprints, so I pretty
Yeah.
much just like the distance. That's my thing.
Yeah. Do you do any like field things? Do you like jump or throw or anything like that?
I used to do jumping, but then I realized I wasn't good at it. So I only do distance now.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I tried long jump. I'm
Mhm.
5'9" and I have really long legs. So my coach is like, "All right, Jules, like try long jump." I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay." So I tried it, but I was so confused and I ended up missing the opening for
Oh,
jumping because I had a hurdle race and I had to hurdle. And then I was like, "All right, coach, like I'm ready to go jump." And he's like, "Jules, it's closed." I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, I missed it. I had prepped like for
oh
weeks to do
no.
jumping and I missed it. And I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
But
That's
and then I didn't jump again after that. I don't know. Like I wasn't bad. I was like an average at it. But
mhm.
yeah, I'm the same. I had an interesting evolution with track. Like I started as a sprinter
Mhm.
and I was like, "Wait, this is not my thing." And then I was telling Alyssa I did cross country and then cross country just like made me a distance girl. Cross
Yes.
country is the best. I'm sure. Was
Mhm.
that video fun to film though, the vlog?
Yeah, it was really fun to film.
Yeah, that's so cool. Was it okay? Was it a little like awkward to film in front of like your teammates or anything like that? Or was it just like a whatever?
Yeah, it was. I kind of just, like, filmed myself for the most part, and then, like, a few
Yeah.
people would join in, but I'm kinda shy with filming in front of people, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm girl, same. I'm working on it too. Like my mindset is just like, okay, no one cares, like no one's paying attention. But like
Yeah,
I'm working because my thing is like you just have to do it. Like you just have to do
yeah,
it and then you realize it's not that bad. And yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, girl. We'll get there. We'll get
yeah,
there. We'll be
yeah.
fine. Okay, so I wanted to move on to our live questions. All right. So I asked a lot of you guys on Instagram any questions that you had for Alyssa. And if you have any questions right now to everyone watching at home, please put them in the chat box. They can be about literally anything. It doesn't just have to be like social media. Yeah, literally anything. So the question that we had on Instagram was, why did you just decide to start a Pinterest and when did you start?
I started it a little bit before my YouTube channel, so it was during quarantine last year as well, I believe. I kind of just started it for fun, like I was saying, I just started pinning things like pictures that I liked. And then it started to grow a little bit, and then I just decided to like put my efforts towards growing it. So, and then now we're here today. So,
Yes, that's so awesome. And then we had another question about YouTube. Do you like plan on doing YouTube for longer, like when you get into college, or do you just not know yet?
I'm not really sure yet, but I think it would be fun to like do videos in college because I watch a lot of college age YouTubers right now, like filming a ton of vlogs, and I think that would be so fun. So I think it
Yeah,
would be fun to like film in college and stuff, but we'll just see how
yeah,
everything
for sure.
turns out, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because like YouTube is one of those things, like we both started it as just like a hobby. Like we didn't really
Mhm.
plan it for like a long-term thing, but like it's just such a nice like creative outlet to just like get
Yes.
all the energy out and like just have something fun to focus on.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's really cool. So the last live question that I had was, is it hard to like balance school and YouTube? And do you have any tips for balancing those two?
I don't feel like I'm that good at balancing them, so I don't know if I have any tips. Um,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
But yeah, did you find it like difficult, like going from quarantine and summer to getting into school? Like, did you find that to be a little bit of a difficult transition with YouTube?
Yeah, for sure. Cause I,
Mhm.
like, had all this time to edit and plan videos, and then once school started, I had to kinda split my time, to focusing on school and YouTube. My
Yeah.
best I mean, I try to pre-film things so that I don't have to stress and stuff, but it doesn't always work out that way.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
No, that's definitely
mhm,
helpful. And yeah, it's hard to like, especially Alyssa and I were talking about this before, but like we both had our like AP exams and like I haven't posted like a video in a bit. I've just been doing like the lives, which I love doing
mhm,
anyway, but it's so hard to be like, okay, Jules, you can't do YouTube tonight. Like you have to study because like I just want to edit a video or film a video so bad, but I know that I have to study. And yeah, it's definitely hard going right from quarantine and summer to dedicating your entire energy and time on YouTube. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, I have an exam. I should probably prep for that. So yeah, it's definitely a transition, but like it'll get like the more you do it, like the easier it'll get and like the more efficient you'll be at planning and like pre-filming and things like that. So that is so awesome. Those are all of the questions that I have for you today and that have been asked on Instagram. So Alyssa, thank you so much for joining me today. That was so much fun. I hope that you had fun too. And also make sure to check out all of Alyssa's socials. They will be linked down below. You will definitely want to watch her YouTube videos, check out her Pinterest boards, her Instagram, all the fun things. And yes, thanks so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you.